I've been a stationery enthusiast for quite a while now, but I have never seen such a unique pen before. If I say unique, you may think of a uniquely designed and alien-like pen, but you would be completely wrong. This is a Flamberg stabilized maple burl mechanical pencil, a one-of-a-kind wooden pencil. And in this video, I will show you what is special about it and why wooden pens are so special. The video construction will be the brand Flamberg, and then the pen's parts and design along with the tree used to make this pen. After that, I'll talk about my experience with using this pen and my rating on a scale of 1 to 10. Keep in mind that this is only my personal opinion and you may disagree with me, so take my review with a grain of salt. Anyways, let's get straight into it. First of all, what is Flamberg? You probably do not know what this brand is unless you have bought one of their products. But basically, they are a brand based in Kobe, Japan, which make stationery such as pens and cutter knives using rare woods. They do not have a long history, but their products are incredibly high quality and usable for a long period of time. I mean, if you were to buy a wooden pen and use it for a long time, the wood cracking is probably the last thing you want it to happen. Next up is the metal parts on this pen, starting from up to bottom. The knock lever has a funny looking design, almost as if it was a mushroom. The rounded shape of it prevents sore fingers when pressing it. Underneath the knock cap is the eraser. There's nothing to say except that it is extremely hard to take off. My suggestion is to use a towel to pop it off instead of using your nails and damaging the eraser. Below that is the clip. There are two curved pipes on top and beneath the clip. This is very distinguishable from other wooden pens that I own and is very unique, but also fashionable. The clip itself is quite long and has a slight curve to it. It is honestly very easy to open and close, which is really practical for when you want to put it in a shirt pocket. At the bottom of the pen is the tip. The tip has a 4mm guide pipe for great visibility and a curved design for better looks. Due to its slippery finish, it's very hard to take off, and using some kind of rubber grip is the best way to take it off. On the inside of the wood, there is a metal tube made out of brass for a sturdy feel. However, the lead tube is made out of plastic. Now that I have gone over all of the parts of this pen, let's go on to the wooden shaft in between the metal parts. So, maple is used to make this pen, but it is not just any ordinary maple planks. This is the maple burl. A maple burl is used to create this incredibly complicated pattern. For all of you who didn't know, a tree forms a round-shaped bump, which is called a burl. A burl usually forms due to abnormal cell development and hormone imbalances. It's quite rare, so the price of the wood will increase by a lot. The pattern is almost like swirls of fire mixing up, and it's very interesting. However, this is not just any ordinary burl. This is stabilized. Basically, resin is injected into the cracks and fibers of the wood, resulting in the wood becoming stronger and having a different color. The color I chose is red and black. The colors that nature cannot make is also a selling point of this pen. The grip has a large bump to it, and it was a little awkward at first, but the feeling of being able to grip it firmly comes after getting used to it. So it is not a bad grip at all, and the wood will prevent you from slipping. Honestly, better than any rubber grip pens. The pen seems quite good, but how is it in the actual experience? I will talk about my personal experience with using this pen, and the first thing I noticed is that the grip feels extremely awkward at first. The sudden bump at the tip of the pen feels like nothing I have tried before, and I honestly prefer the pen getting thinner as it gets to the tip. However, because of the wooden shaft, it is extremely slip resistant. The other thing that was annoying is the long clip. I have a writing style where I twist the pen every couple of words I write, and this will 100% hit my hand, and it is very uncomfortable. Enough of me roasting this pen. let's move on to the features I actually like. First of all, the knock cap is round shaped and feels quite good to press on. The sight when you are writing is good because of the 4mm guide pipe. However, I'm a little worried about the guide pipe grip breaking when you drop it, so just make sure to keep this pen in an isolated space. When I am writing, the pattern of the wood kind of distracts me of whatever I'm doing, but that's just part of the pen, so I have nothing to say about this. I am very happy about how much wood is used in this pen, and this is definitely for whoever likes wood. The pen is quite heavy compared to others at 25 grams, and is honestly a little bit hard to write with, but you can enjoy the amazing sound when writing. Just take a listen to this. Now finally for the part you all have been waiting for, my rating for this pen on a scale of 1 to 5 on various aspects. First of all is the grip. I'll give this a solid 3 out of 5. The main reason is the awful design of the grip and the long clip. I know that some of you might prefer this grip over others, but this is only my opinion, and the only thing keeping this pen's grip away from 2 stars is the wooden shaft and how it prevents slipping. Next up is the design. I'll give this a solid 4. There's nothing crazy going on in this pen, but the unique part at the top of the pen is different from other wooden pens, and it definitely has no sign of copying other big wooden brand pens. This will definitely stick out of my pen case, and the durability will also be a 4. There is a brass pipe inside of the wooden part for increasing durability. However, the inside lid tank is plastic, along with its 4mm guide pipe really worries me of it breaking on impact. Second to last is the wood shaft. I'll give it a 5, which is a max score. The interesting patterns alongside with the stabilized colors is super disgusting in a good way, and also durable. There is a slight crack in the wood that I can see, but it is filled with some repair resin, so the customer service is very good. If you are interested in wood, this is definitely the pen for you. Finally is the overall score and whether you should buy this pen or not. I forgot to mention, but the feel and sound of this pen hitting the surface sounds too well to be true. So the overall rating, in my opinion, is a 4.5, almost a max score. This is for anyone who wants to enjoy the patterns of wood, or someone who wants a pen that sounds good and sturdy. The price tag of $60 is quite hefty, but is definitely worth it for whoever wants to use this pen for a long period of time. This was my first review for a wooden shaft pen made by a small manufacturer, and I think this video turned out to be a little bit bland, so suggest what type of content I should add into my videos to make the next video more interesting. Make sure to rate this video with a like or dislike buttons. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.